We have a nice house. Boop, boop.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
I'm sitting here in my fabulous new kitchen arrangement where I can easily mess with Teeny while she's sitting in the window, and she appreciates it. Aww. She loves Mama so much. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's so nice sitting here. You can't even see the chair. It's so nice sitting here. I love being able to sit, not on a bar stool. And I got my laptop right here, and I can just sit and chill, and it's real nice. And if y'all are unfamiliar with the configuration of our kitchen, this is not how it looked yesterday. And I was gonna vlog the process, but I wanted to just kind of get it done instead of like having to worry about the camera and all of that, because it's a nuisance when I'm just trying to get something done. But I did record a before video and an after video, which I will share with you now. Okay, so this is the before thing. We got the candle table here along this wall. Zoom out a little bit. Then we got the candle making supply station shelf here. Okay, so, and then back here in the corner by the front door, we got a recycling area here, and then there's the piano with piano books and whatnot. So the plan is to take this table, put it there, this shelf, put it there, take the piano, put it here, and then put the bistro table here. So we'll see how that works out. It's just a little unsightly this way, and to be honest, it's kind of driving me nuts. So we gotta figure it out. I got this nice bistro set. I got it from Lowe's. I was like, where can I find a bistro set? I'm like, I don't even know. And so I was just like, well, there's a Lowe's in town. That's about like all there is in town, you know, apart from like Walmart. Like Walmart's not gonna have it. So I went on Lowes.com, and there were like 500 results for bistro sets. And I know that their garden and outdoor stuff is like, a lot of it is on clearance right now, like 50% off or whatever. And I was just like, this might be my best bet. So I went on there and saw this set out of like the 500 results, and I'm just like, I like this one the best. It has cushions, you know, it's simple, it's not like 100% outdoor. Like the cushions were the biggest seller, and plus they're blue and it's pretty. So I was like, but what are the odds of this Lowe's actually having this one in stock out of like all 500 results? But turns out they did. I put in my location, and it was like, yes, we have one at your local Lowe's. And it was 50% off. It was normally like $320 for this thing, and it was on sale for like $164, I believe. And I was just like, it's in the stars. It's in the stars that I must have this bistro set, because there's only one left, and it is at the local Lowe's, and it is 50% off. And I was like, bonus, I'm gonna take Scrappy on a Lowe's adventure. He had a great time. Normally, I wouldn't trust him being in a public place because he likes to pee on things. He's a peer. When we take him to the kennel, he pees. When we take him to the vet, he pees. I have to carry him everywhere if we go anywhere near anything, because he just pees on everything. He gets excited. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to take Scrappy to Lowe's because they're pet friendly. So I was carrying him. I carried him in. And he met some of the employees, and they were just like, oh my god, a hairless dog, this is so cute, he's so cute. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let him down. I'm just gonna keep him away from corners and products, right? So I kept him in the middle of the floor as best I could. He actually behaved awesome. He ran around, he had a really good time, he was wagging his tail. I took him around like most of the store. We ran around, and he got to meet a whole bunch of different Lowe's employees. He got a little treat. They have treats sitting around that they give to the dogs to come in. Lots of dogs come in there, apparently. And it was so sweet. He had such a great time. Until we got to the self-checkout area, and he pooped on the floor. So that was a little embarrassing, but luckily we were right near where there were bags, because we were in the self-checkout, and I grabbed a bag, cleaned it up, and 3 employees came over, and they had spray bottles and paper towels, and I cleaned it up and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, that was embarrassing. They're like, it's okay, it happens, and I'm just like, oh my god. But regardless, he was a big hit at Lowe's, and he had a wonderful adventure at Lowe's, so that was a good time. And then we got the bistro set, which was great. All right, we got it done. I don't know what the screeching is outside. I'm sorry. So we got the bistro set in here. It looks really nice. Little coffee rug there. And the piano is here. This Scrappy is there. And piano books and things. And then over here is all of the candle stuff. I reorganized this thing to make it nicer. And there's the table with making of the candles. So I think it looks a lot better now with the switcheroo, and I think it looks much better with the bistro set as well. A nice place, as you can see. I have already laid out a sandwich to enjoy. I think it turned out rather well, and it looks nice in our kitchen. Excuse me, the TV's in the way. I think that the kitchen looks nice now with, you know, the not eyesore of the candle making area that has now been banished back there. Yes, Teeny. Oh, it's so nice to be able to hang out with you here while you're in your window. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh. Yes, mommy loves you so much. Yes, you sweet little moopster. This is seriously like the best thing ever, and I love it. I'm so happy right now. The only thing missing is a cup of coffee. This cat is so funny. You are so funny. Yes, you are so funny. Yes. Oh, you sweet little poopsie. Cat hair everywhere. Yeah, that process took a while. I started at about, let's see, what was it, 9 p.m. And I'm gonna hop over to the other side. No, I don't wanna leave Teeny, never mind, I'm gonna stay right here. I started about 9 p.m. Last night and ended, I wanna say I finished around 1 a.m. So it didn't take as long as one might think. And it would have actually gone a lot faster if I hadn't stopped to reorganize all my candle fragrances. I didn't need to do that, but I was just like, let's do it. So I did it. Yeah, it was kind of a pain in the butt pulling everything out because you have to make a mess before you can correct it into a reorganization thing. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. Sorry, Teeny. You're on your own for right now. So I'm on the other side now. Yeah, it's super, super nice to have a place to sit that, again, isn't the bar stool at the counter. Oh my God, it's so nice. I can just sit here and have my coffee and my laptop and just relax. And yeah, I love this so much more. It's just like, it was just unsightly the other way around. I mean, it was efficient. It's gonna be real weird working around the corner now in that area, you know, going back and forth this way, but this is just so much nicer in terms of how it looks homey wise and stuff. Sorry, fruit fly. Yeah, pulling everything out was hard, and then trying to figure out where to put it back and where to relay it. Like, thank God that this piano was on wheels. That's all I'm gonna say, because I never would have been able to move it without destroying the floor if it hadn't been on wheels. But I appreciated that it was on wheels. It scooted quite easily, rolled right over here, and it was great. So everything was nice, everything worked out. I'm sorry I didn't vlog the process, but again, I just wanted to get it done, you know. And I had Gilmore Girls. I put up my Roku on the countertop right there. Which way am I pointing? There. I don't know where we are. Everything's backwards on the phone. I just got it done. I was inspired because I was like, I need a bistro set, and I realized that a bistro set is an outdoor thing. I understand that. But I figured I just needed something small. Like, we didn't have room for like a full-on table. And I don't know, I just think the bistro set is a charming little thing. And I mean, there's no rule that says you can't have it inside, you know. And I got my little coffee mug here that Mom gave me on our Iowa trip, which is gracing the tabletop with an Underworld Connection candle. It's not even scented. Why did I do that? It's my little tester candle for my new wicks. But anyway, Yeah, so the bistro table, it's like, I'm aware that a bistro table is an outdoor table, but there's no rule that says you can't use it inside. And I just needed something small to fit in this area, and it works, you know, it fits perfectly. It's not too big. It's just a nice little place to sit down, have a sandwich or some breakfast or a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever, or just, frankly, just sit here and do my laptop stuff. And I have a nice, comfortable place to sit, you know, in an actual chair and lean back, and it's, you know, it's nice. It's just nice to have this, and it feels good. I'm just really happy with how this turned out. It was a nice little thing to do, and we actually have a project in mind coming up. It's a work in progress. We probably would have got it on it already, but there's some things we gotta do. Some stuff I gotta do.
I got some stuff I gotta do.
We are planning to make a living room happen over here where the pool table is. JJ has decided that he's done with pool. He hasn't played in leagues for over a year now. He doesn't really use this pool table. It's basically a glorified cat bed. So, and I did buy him the pool table as a gift, and he was worried that I would be upset if he wanted to sell it. And I was like, dude, it's your pool table. I was like, if you're done with pool, if you're not even gonna use it, like, you had a good run, you had people over, you used it, you know, you definitely used it. It's like, that's your decision. I'm like, that's fine. And he's like, oh, okay. So he wants to sell the pool table, and we want to get a nice couch and bring the living room up here, essentially. So we have a proper living room, and he knows that that means a lot to me because I'm going nuts without a proper living room. I hate going down to the basement and sitting on that mattress on the floor, and that's our living room. It's just weird. I would rather be able to like walk in the house and just collapse on a couch in front of the TV. Or like he even said, he's like, you know, if I'm in the kitchen cooking and I'm in here doing my thing, you can be like right there on the couch and the TV and you don't have to get up. And I'm like, yeah, and if you're playing video games, I can just pop over here and make candles and we can still converse and like hang out. And it'll work out a lot better. And then he's going to build a bed frame for downstairs where his bed is, but he's going to make a double bed frame. So we're going to get a second mattress, put it in there so that we can actually sleep next to each other on like the weekends when we actually sleep at the same time. We'll keep our separate bedrooms for our separate sleeping schedules, you know, because that's what we do. But like on occasions when we want to sleep next to each other, he's going to make us a special bed frame with 2 mattresses. And the reason we're doing that is because if we share a mattress, he thrashes around so much that it wakes me up. And we want our own blankets because Scrappy yanks the blanket and we're both blanket hogs, to be honest. It's gonna be nice. I really look forward to doing that. So we just have to sell the pool table first. So that's gonna be a big thing. And yes, I will keep you guys in the loop. But in the meantime, I'm just glad I made our house look a little nicer so far. I'll step up and give you one more view. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just so much nicer having, oh, Deanie, having like homier looking things like front and center rather than like the big, ugly, you know, candle making station. I mean, and it fits so perfectly right there. My measurements were dead on. Like that is super snug. There isn't a centimeter of wiggle room, but it fits. It fits, and that's what's important. And I think that it's a nice little area for making my candles. But like the most prominent part is, you know, the piano is right here where everybody can see and I can just easily access it. And then of course the little table where we can sit with the chairs, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so much nicer. It just looks homier. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I like it. It just looks so much nicer. And I really like it. We have a nice house. Boop, boop. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for this. This was a very erratic vlog, and I apologize for that. But I just wanted to share the cool new things with you, because that is the point. Is it not? Yes, it is. I keep looking in the wrong spot. The camera's right there. You're right there. Right there. That's about it. Don't forget to watch out for the sheep as always. The vlog phrase of the day is, bistro sets can be indoors too. I love you. Appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.